Finding agates on the beach. Here's a video that compiles a lot of different various clips of agates that have been found on the Damon Point Beach in Ocean Shores, and also on North Beach in the Port Townsend area, out on Murdock Beach west of Port Angeles in Washington State, a few on Rialto Beach, which is close to Forks, Washington. There's just agates are on most beaches, but the most prevalent I found actually is on Damon Point Beach in the Ocean Shores area. Agates can be found so many places on the beach, but I really love going to Ocean Shores and finding agates out there. Have a great time.
Well, here is an agate I found out on Damon Point Beach in Ocean Shores, sitting so exposed right on finely grained sand. Sometimes they were much more embedded in rock and gravel, but this one was very, very exposed. Easy to find. Here's another one I found on the same beach, on Damon Point Beach, carnelian agate. Another reddish agate, the amber. It was almost very difficult to make out when I first came upon it, but it was, when holding up to the light and seeing how opaque it was and translucent, it was obvious it was an agate, and so enjoyed finding it out on that same day out there on Damon Point Beach. Well, here we are out on the same area of gravel. Found this amazingly bright red agate there on Damon Point Beach, just standing out. Sometimes they're embedded also in the thickly gravel beds that are right on the edge of the shore, and so if you just get down and look at them, they're very, very easy to find. They're all over the place. They're sometimes very close to each other, and so you don't have to look very hard. The agates are out there. Usually I come in with about 20 or 30 on a low tide. Typically they're in the gravel beds. This is a very large banded carnelian agate I found that day. Well, it's this banding that actually identifies this as an agate because of its formation occurred inside of volcanic rock in different layers over the years.
So I've been sitting down in these gravel beds and digging for a little while and looking for different things. I've been finding a few agates that I've been pulling out of there to put in the collection. One particular little agatized fossil shell was right there, a small little curling thing I found, and a few other agates that were embedded in the sand, and a few other interesting formations that were agatized. So there's lots of various things you can find, agate type formations and fossilized formations in the gravel beds down here. Walking back to the parking lot, I have been finding a few agates along the beach, and they seem to be in the lower area closer to where the surf is. Very finely, very small agate fragment. Yeah, carnelian agate, look at that.
Oh, on the edge of the shore here, Damon Point Beach, Ocean Shores, a really nice red agate. Great. And here's a nice little agate I found all the way out on Damon Point, about 2¼ miles at the very tip of the peninsula out there.
Oh yeah. Big one on the beach. Look at that guy. Yeah. Well, the agates are everywhere. The rain's coming down, but they're all over the beach right here. Another one right over here. Oh yeah. Look at that guy. Woohoo! Oh yeah, look at that. Just all over the place in these gravel beds. Look at that. And here is a piece of agate that's very well worn, been on the beach a long time. Beautiful. imperfections, the pitting, just the natural smoothing of it, but still remaining pitted. A nice big smooth one right down here by the water's edge. So it's a lot of fun getting out there on the beach, and you know, it takes a little bit of work, a little bit of a good discerning eye when you're out there, but it's always a great day to be out on the beach, looking for all of the jewels and gems that God puts out there on the beach. Have a good time doing it.